You have got no idea how much magic is available for you when you ask. Now, looking at this world as a multiverse, it's not a flat thing. We're not living in one universe anymore when, everybody's, all in one universe. So like if one person changes, it kind of changes everybody else within that universe. No, we're living in our own world, in our own bubble, and you and you and you and you and you are all living in your own bubble as well. And you're all ascending and you're all doing your own thing depending on what you're thinking. Now, I've brought my boys up to believe in their soul. We've played games with their soul. And I used to say to them at the dinner table, "What am I thinking?" And then they'd have a turn and say, "Well, what am I thinking?" And we'd go through some questions, and then sometimes I'd kind of say, "Oh, it's a giraffe." "Oh, Mum, how did you do that?" Because we have the ability to tune in and find out what somebody's feeling, what somebody's thinking, what somebody's doing. So I can tune into my son if he's in another country. And when they first started riding their bikes, I could tune into them and basically say, are they safe? Yes, they're safe. Okay, fine. Then I don't need to worry about them. If they lose their keys, their scooter keys, I was teaching my sons at the same time, okay, I used to be able to do it for you, but now I'm being told I can't do it for you. I've got to teach you how to do it. So you go and sit on the stairs and you ask your scooter keys, picture them in your mind, please show me where you are. And I'll do the same thing because if I'm doing it, I'm getting nothing. Even though he was in a mad, 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 mad rush, he had to go to work on a Saturday. And he went, "Oh, right, okay." And I said, "Listen, it'll be quicker if we both do it because I'm being told I can't do this for you." And this is exactly what happens with my clients. At a certain point, I'm like, "I can't get anything for you. I can teach you how to do it so that you start to build up your faith and your trust and your relationship in yourself." So my son said, "Oh, I just keep getting it on the desk. It's on the desk, Mum, but I can't see." You know, like when you're panicking, you can't see the wood for the trees. You can't see anything. So I said, "I got it. It was in your room and in your desk as well." So I said, "Come on, let's go and have a look." So I said, I got that it was kind of not in a desk or, and then my body starts sort of like tilting towards so that I was looking behind the computer and down to the right. And I'm thinking, that's interesting. But I said, "Oh, there's nothing there." Got down on my hands and knees and I said, and all I saw was grey. I said, "So the scooter keys are showing me their surroundings are grey." So I got down behind the desk and lo and behold, there's socks down there and grey socks and all sorts of stuff. And the skirting board is grey and the floor is grey and a pair of grey socks.